Hello and welcome everybody back to another episode of On Campus. My name is Drew Kirby, and today we have a very special guest here in the SCSN studio, Cade Manor.
Thanks for having me.
Good, glad to have you. So, Cade, for those who don't know, you are a broadcaster here for the studio broadcast. Tell us a little bit about your job and what you do here.
Yeah, so this is my first semester here, which I wish it wasn't. I wish I would have taken this class earlier because I'll be gone after this semester. But I've mostly been doing the play-by-play for baseball. This is my first experience, doing this, and it's been so much fun, really. I mean, this has easily been the best class that I've taken in the years that I've been at Solano. It's been so much fun.
So you've only been here for one semester. Where were you before you came to Solano? Did you go to a college beforehand?
No, Solano is my first community college. I mostly went to community college just because I didn't even know what I wanted to major in until basically after I took this class. This class really made me, I want to do this, for a living. I just turned 22 and I just now am figuring out, what I want to major in. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's good to hear you're finally finding out. How did you find out about this class in general? What made you get here to where you are today?
I mean, I found out about this class because I took Com 1, the Introduction to Communications class. I took that my first semester after I graduated. I graduated in 2020, so right in the middle of COVID. So that class was online, and the instructor was Poff. And, after I was done with that class, he sent me a message and he was like, you got a really great, speaking voice. And, a lot of the presentations and the videos that I sent were sports related. So he's like, hey, I do this sports broadcasting class that I'd love for you to take if you were interested. And I don't really know why it took me so long, really, to, consider that and take the class. But, I'm glad that I finally did, and I wish that I would have earlier.
Yeah. And Cade, you're a great broadcaster. Whenever
Appreciate
I'm in the booth with you, I do feel a lot more comfortable because you really know what you're talking about baseball. How did you learn so much about baseball? I mean, I know you kind of grew up playing baseball,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah. I played it extremely seriously. I played on a year-round travel ball team for like 4 or 5 years. Last year of elementary school, like 6th grade, and like 7th grade, 8th grade, and middle school, I was like seriously, I want to be a professional baseball player. But then, by the time that I got to high school, kind of my problem was the coach on my travel ball team had a saying. It was basically like, hard work beats talent when talent isn't working hard. Something, I might not be exactly it, but it's something like that. But, when I was a kid, in Little League, I was just like naturally talented. Like I was just a lot better than all of these kids. But then, once everybody, starts getting bigger and stronger and they're working harder than I am, by the time I get to high school, I suck.
Yeah. What position you play?
All throughout my travel ball team, I was a first baseman and I was a pitcher. Okay. And then, by the time that I got to high school, I was basically just a pitcher. Okay.
And that does make sense that you're a pitcher because you really know how to call out things from the pitcher's standpoint whenever you're on the booth. We are doing a little bit more broadcasting for baseball over the summer. It's going to be the Solano Mudcats. So tell me, what are you excited for about that? What are you looking forward to?
I'm just excited to, just I guess see like a higher level of baseball because there's going to be a lot more, D1 players. So, I'm excited to not even just watch the games, but, just talk about, the amount of talent that's going to be out there, on the field. It's definitely going to be a really good experience.
Do you have the biggest takeaway so far from this class, something that you've learned, the number one top priority that you've learned in this class?
I mean, I guess really just like this class is like almost completely run, by students, This is the only community college in California that, gives you an opportunity like this, which is really cool. So, I guess my biggest takeaway is just like, if any group of people, can be really passionate about something, they can do like really cool things.
Yeah. That's a great point.
Yeah.
I like that. Is there a favorite memory as a broadcaster? Like, was there a game that you liked calling the most or a specific moment?
I mean, that last game of the season that we did was a lot of fun. You know, we had a couple of, you know, special guests in the booth, you know, the first pitch and everything, and then just witnessing the performance that Joseph Gutman put on too. I mean, that was incredible to watch, really, and even more fun to call.
And lastly, what goes from here after this? What do you plan on doing after Solano? Is there another college or job or pathway?
Yeah, so like I said, I just discovered my major, which is sports journalism. I'm lucky enough that I will be transferring to Arizona State after this semester, and you know, I just visited their campus last week.
How was that?
For their transfer day. Oh my God, it is so impressive. Their journalism building, it's like, you know, the creative possibilities, you know, when it comes to this profession are limitless. Like, it's infinite. Like, you could literally do anything that you want with the materials that they give you. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Is there anything you're really looking forward to at Arizona State? Maybe, like, I know the parties are a lot of fun over there. Interested in that at all?
That's not really me.
Yeah.
You know, I might go to a few just because I've always told my mom and just like all my friends and everything that, you know, when I was in high school, you know, I didn't do the prom. I didn't do any. Well, actually, I didn't have a prom because it got canceled because of COVID. But even if it didn't get canceled, I probably wouldn't have gone. But I never went to any of the football games. You know, I never really did any of the culture stuff. So I think that definitely is something that I want to focus on more, you know, in college, you know, is just enjoy the experience. But yeah, I'm definitely most excited to just, you know, meet a bunch of new people that love the same thing that I love, and call some D1 sports. Yeah, really.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. Congratulations on getting accepted.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. And that's all I got for you. So again, thank you, Cade, so much for being here. That's gonna be all for today's episode of On Campus. Once again, Cade Manor, thank you so much. And that's gonna be all. Once again, my name is Drew Kirby. And until next time, take care.
The exponential growth from the program from my first year to my third year now, that's what keeps me coming back and keeps me excited and just like fulfills me as a person.
It's so impressive, and we every time we walk in here, you guys are doing something different. It's great. It's
nothing but opportunities here, and we have sports to cover, we have the equipment.
Because the more ambitious you are, the more opportunities you'll have.
On-the-job training is huge.
You get the hands-on experience.
When someone asks who can do it, you know, you can raise your hand and say, I can do it, so.
Joining the class was the best decision I ever made.
Stand by, we're going to go to cut one. And cut one. Cross court to Audrey Jones. Audrey for three! It is good! With 1.3 seconds left on the game clock, Audrey Jones with one of the biggest shots.
The sky's the limit, really, with what we can do here.